Howdy folks, Dr. Ed here with Total Body Healthcare, and hey, I've got another Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week for you. You know, last week we talked about the kiddos that are on the autism spectrum disorder, sensory processing, ADHD, those kiddos, how they all, not all, but a lot of them came through a very challenged either pregnancy or labor and delivery. And that is what set their nervous systems off from day one, and can become one of the major causative factors of those disorders. And so neurologically focused chiropractic care really benefits those kiddos. But what about the kiddos that don't get that neurologically focused chiropractic care? What happens to them? I'm seeing more and more, as I've been in practice longer and longer, I'm seeing more and more young adults, you know, maybe in their 30s, late 30s, maybe even early 40s, come in here and say, hey, doc, I was diagnosed with adult ADHD. I personally feel that it wasn't a new diagnosis. I believe that either their nervous system had hit a breaking point as well, or it was possibly just missed when they were a kiddo. Either way, their nervous system is still on that stressed level, which, if you think about it, most folks these days, we're all in that sympathetic hyperdrive, that overdrive, if you will, that fight or flight system. It's just inherent in our society these days. I know very, very few folks in my office, and even just friends and whatnot at church, that are not in sympathetic overdrive. And it reminded me of an old analogy that chiropractors have used for years, and that's the analogy of the bank pens. Nobody goes to, you don't go to the bank that often anymore. Everything's online these days. But back in the day, you used to go to the bank, and you sure enough, you'd have your papers there, your checks, your documents, whatever, and you go and be like, I forgot a pen. Well, fortunately, the bank always had pens sitting right there on the counter for you to use, and you could sign your documents and get your banking done. The analogy that chiropractors used to use was only going to a chiropractor when you're in pain is just like only going to the bank to use their pens. Like, you go in there, you need to write something out, and then you leave. You don't even do any banking while you're in there. That's what using chiropractors for pain relief is like. It's not utilizing, when you go in there, just use their pen. You don't utilize any of the other services that the bank offers, and only coming to a chiropractor when you're in pain is only using a very, very small portion of what chiropractic can do. Chiropractic does great with pain relief. That's obvious. But there's so much more that you can do if you get your nervous system down out of that sympathetic overdrive. So much healing and restoration can take place that is not taking place while you're in that fight or flight. Think about it. If you're out there fighting something, your body can't take time to heal. It's so focused on that fight. That's what sympathetic overdrive does to your system. The chiropractic adjustment, neurologically focused chiropractic adjustments, helps bring you down out of that fight or flight, put you down into that rest and relax mode, allows some restoration, some healing to take place, and your overall health improves. Don't go to the bank just to use their pens. Don't come to the chiropractor just for pain relief, folks. I'm Dr. Ed with Total Body Healthcare, and there's your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week.